Questions for Myles? Myles, in your experience, what's a key coming off of a win to move forward and build that momentum as opposed to maybe an approach bouncing back from a loss?
You said what's the key?
Yeah, what's a point of emphasis?
To fix our mistakes from the previous win, the mistakes we made in the game, just try to make new mistakes, you know. Try not to come back out to the next game and make the same mistakes.
Myles, how do you feel the safety to play the first two games? What's like your self-assessment, I guess?
I feel like I played well. I feel like Marquise Buford's played well. I feel like we could play better though. I had a couple missed tackles that I should have made, so I feel like I can make those tackles, you know.
What's up with your wrist, man? You good?
No, I'm straight. It's just a little precaution, you know. They want me to wear it outside of football.
You played against this quarterback last year for Buffalo. What do you know about Georgia Southern's quarterback this week?
Well, we just started watching Georgia Southern, so we haven't went over our cut-ups on each player. But I know a couple guys on the team, so I mean, Georgia Southern's pretty good. We're gonna take them as another Big Ten opponent.
Growing up in Georgia, were they on your radar ever? Just like
Georgia Southern, yeah. They came to my high school a lot. They came to watch me practice a lot. So, yeah.
Is it easy now to teams like that have your full attention? I mean, it feels like the gap is closed sort of between FCS and FBS and the talent that's out there. Is that the way you look at it?
I look at it as they trying to beat us. So, I mean, I'm not going to take them lightly. And that's how the DB room approaches each team, each opponent.
Ross said today that there's going to be more ones versus ones in practice moving forward. How beneficial is that for y'all?
That's very beneficial. You know, we get real live game looks from great players. You know, we have great receivers. We have a great quarterback that knows how to read defenses, as he just explained to y'all. So it helps. It helps a lot.
How do you feel like the defense has done bringing in some new starters who are transfers, new to the program? How do you feel like those guys have blended in, and maybe what's the next step in that process?
I feel like those guys, they came in, they bought into what we were doing, you know, and we took them in as brothers and we just showed them the way. Like all the new guys, the defense linemen, the linebackers, the DBs, everybody's bought in. So it's like a brotherhood, you know. Everybody's on point, everybody's doing what they need to do.
How much does a game test that, maybe in a way that practice and fall camp can't?
A game tested, it really tested, you know. So they get in the game and they see that, okay, practice is nothing like the game. So that's why we do what we do in practice, why we go so hard in practice to make the game easy.
Myles, you played plenty last year, but now this year, that the safety role is your role, and you yourself have talked about becoming a leader on that secondary. These last few games, how have you adjusted to that much bigger role that you have on this team this year?
I wouldn't say I adjusted. I would say I've been prepped for it. So having Markel and Deontay show me the way, that it really helped, you know, because last year they was out there moving me around, and now I'm out there moving guys around, getting them lined up and stuff. So it's helped a lot, you know. It feels just like practice. It feels normal to me now.
Even though it feels like practice, how much pride do you take in that, though?
I take a lot of pride in it, because at the end of the day, we're on live TV. You don't want to go out there and be embarrassed, you know. So we take a lot of pride in that, and Coach Fish, he harps on that. Like, you playing for your last name on your jersey. So, yeah, I take a lot of pride in that.
Other questions for Myles? All right, thank you, Myles.
Thank you.